What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin. Right now we're sitting at $32,000. We're down almost 8%. What I wanted to do today, guys, was start in on the 1 hour time frame so we can really check out some detail here, and we're going to work our way back to the 1 day time frame. If you get some from these videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It really helps this channel out, and we're going to dig into this. So first of all, guys, you know I like to do a lot of trading on the 1 hour time frame, and what I've been looking at was changing the trend. So we had almost 6 days here where we went from around $41,000 all the way down to about $28,700. And you can see we're in this downtrend, lower highs and lower lows coming in until we crashed here and we set climax bottom. Out of that area, we put in a bullish engulfing candle here on the 1 hour time frame on heavier volume. So everything was looking pretty good here. We had a push up. Our retracement was on lighter volume. That's what you want to see. We got another push up on heavier volume. Then we had lighter volume as we moved sideways here. And what I was anticipating was another push to the upside, and we did not get that here. What you can see is that we had a little bit further of a sell-off, which was still a higher low from this previous area, so everything was still okay in that spot. Then we pushed up again, and what you can see here is, guys, we just had a pretty big sell-off on some heavy volume, and what we ended up doing was going lower than our 32,373, which would have been our higher low here. So what we're looking at now with the relative strength as low as it is at about 20 on the 1 hour time frame, we want to see if we can get a bounce out of here, and what I'm going to look at is to see what type of volume this bounce comes on. So if we do find support at this area, guys, what we want to see is a nice strong bounce out of here, come back down higher low, and then go back up to test some of these higher areas. That's what we're going to be looking at for an upside target. Now to the downside, what we have to be careful of here, guys, is if we basically just move up like this a little bit, and then we have another flush to the downside. Okay, and going down roughly to that 30,882 is going to be an area of support I'm going to look at, and then it would be down around 29,195. And that's just a crude graph there, guys, but I'm not the best with the drawing. My hand's a little shaky here. I just got done working out, but you know, what we have to be careful of are those weak bounces where we just push up on light volume and then we get another big flush to the downside. Okay, so it's really important that we do have some good strong volume come in where we're at right now. If we bounce out to the 4 hour time frame and take a look, main area we wanted to hold, guys, yet again around that 32,700 right here, that higher low. I wanted to hold that, and right now we actually had a 4 hour candle close down below that. So the next area of support here on the 4 hour where we need to find is basically right where we're at right now at that 31,889. And guys, let me know down low. I would love your opinion. A lot of people have been saying that, you know, they think we're still in a macro bull market. I would love to hear your take. Do you believe that this is a mid-cycle correction, or do you believe that the bear market is here and we need to trade bearish, basically? Okay, I would love your opinion down low. What I've been doing right now, guys, I basically had two accounts. I had a trading account, and then I'd have basically a position account and a longer term holding account. Those two kind of mixed together. And for me, trading has far outperformed my hodling bags. And that's just, you know, why I'm trying to teach people this, you know, trading and all that different type of stuff on this channel, because I want people to understand how to trade and take advantages of these big swings in this market. But for me, I've basically been in all cash for my trading account, and then I've just been kind of letting that other account go. And I think it's really important to have both, because you also want a little bit of exposure so you don't FOMO back into positions from your trading account, right? If it's not that great of an opportunity or it's just a little pump, you want to be cautious and you want to be careful, because right now, at least in the intermediate term, we have been in a downtrend, and we're going to get more into that. But what I did like on the 4 hour here, just going back to this here, you can see this really long wick that was roughly from 31,200 all the way down to 28,745, and you can see it was on heavy volume. So obviously there was a big whale who came in and bought that area up. So we don't want to fall back below that. That'd be a really bad sign if we fall back below that. We get into the 12 hour time frame, and let me know if you like me working through the time frames with you guys. So you can see very critical area of support here, guys, this green line. So we got a nice move up here. This could still on the 12 hour be a higher low. Okay, so we come up here, set our higher low, and then try to push up to a higher high, which would put us around that 37,169. It's going to be an area of overhead resistance I'd look up to. Relative strength is going to be at 38 right now on the 12-hour, and then if we get out to the 1-day time frame, see here. And also, guys, why I haven't been doing many altcoin videos, number one, because basically the only thing that matters right now is Bitcoin. If Bitcoin doesn't start back up in an uptrend and we don't get moving to the upside, most likely altcoins are going to get crushed as well. Okay, so number one thing to pay attention to right now is Bitcoin. We got to get Bitcoin moving. That's the ticket. That's the key. So you can see on the 1-day time frame here, this is what's going to be important here, guys. We need to find a higher low right here. Okay, find support and then a higher high. So to give you an example, another bad example here, guys. Want to find support here and then move up, higher high, higher low, and this is how we would have to get out of it. Something like that. Okay, downside now, just to give you an example. Get this out of the way. So a downside example would be basically we just keep rolling right down through here, guys, and you know how this works. And we'll turn this in red. Right here, just basically almost a straight shot down to 20,000, in my opinion. If we do collapse through this area, roughly about 30,000, even down to where we wick 28,000, it's most likely going to be a massive drop down to $20,000, the previous all-time high. See if we can find support off that. Okay, and why I say that is because bulls climb the stairs and bears, they jump out the window basically. So you can see in uptrends, it's a little bit slower of a process, and in downtrends here, you get these big waterfall dumps. So when you do get these dumps, a lot of times they can happen really fast, but they can get bought up fast, just like this candle over here. But, you know, definitely something I would consider. Guys, if you're looking for a position to get back in, I would have limit buy orders around that 20,000, even a little bit lower, 19,800 or whatever, if you can get a wick down through there. And it'd be a great opportunity, in my opinion, because I think a lot of people are most likely going to look to buy right around this orange area here if we do drop down to that area. Okay, because this has been a pretty extreme drop. Guys, when we're looking at this here, from the price range even to where we are at right now, we're down 51%. And this is since April 14th. I mean, this has been insane of a drop here. But you can see it's a clear intermediate term downtrend. Here's our push down, reaction up on low volume, missing the volume, heavy push down on heavy volume right now, and then we've basically just been consolidating, moving sideways right now, waiting for the next big move. If we take a look at our EMAs here on the 1-day time frame, we're still trading below this 200 EMA, so we've been very comfortable underneath that. We've basically been trading underneath it since we fell, guys, and that was May 19th, 2021. So when people say that's not significant, I would absolutely disagree with that, because you can see we tested it here and we actually lost it. So that's why this area of support is basically everything we're looking at right now and why it's so critical and so important for us. If we get into the technicals, guys, take a look at this here. So you can see on the 1-day time frame, we have a 16 sell, 10 neutral, 0 buy. Oscillators 2 sell, 9 neutral, and a 0 buy. Moving averages 14 sell, 1 neutral, and a 0 buy. So we just have to be careful, guys. I guess that's the thing. I would not go betting the farm if you don't have a position or whatnot and you're wanting to get in. I wouldn't go betting the farm right now that we're going to make a massive move to the upside, because clearly the trend has been down and the moving averages are acting against us. And obviously we could have a big pump from a whale who comes in, but right now I would wait for a better opportunity if I was not in the market. And for me, like I said, in my trading account, I'm still sitting back patiently in cash, waiting for a great opportunity. If you get some from these videos, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm going to try to give it to you as real as I can. God bless you all. Stay safe.